Hey, good morning, everyone. 6:11 is your time on this Thursday. Thanks for getting up early with us on this Thanksgiving. We are so thankful for you today and every day. This is a live look outside of the city of Austin skyline as many people are heading into town and a lot of people are heading out of town. And some people are heading downtown because, as we mentioned, Thanksgiving morning, and people are getting ready for today's meal, and thousands are getting ready to run this year's annual Turkey Trot. KXAN's Barrett Trine is live out at the Long Center downtown with a look at what is going on today. Hey, how's everybody looking out there? You look cold, my friend.
It is a little cool outside here, Sally. Yeah, I hope you're enjoying that warm studio there this morning. It is happy Thanksgiving to you and everybody at home. Hope you're having a good morning so far. It is a little quiet right here behind me. It'll be much different here in a couple hours. But, you know, this is one of the huge fundraising events for Caritas of Austin. And we've got Jo Catherine Quinn, who's the president and CEO, joining us this morning. Come on in. I appreciate you waking up early for us. Talk a little bit about the organization for people who might not be familiar with it.
Caritas of Austin has been in Austin since 1964, so we are 61 years old and just still trucking along. We've always served people who have housing instability or food insecurity, and trying to wrap around our services with those folks so that they can have a stable life.
And talk a little bit about, this is obviously a huge fundraiser, so this money goes a long ways for a lot of people. Explain a little bit about where that money goes.
Yes, we could not be more grateful for the relationship that we have with the Thundercloud Subs Turkey Trot. It has benefited our work for 35 years now, and the money that is raised, over the history of the race, they have raised $5.4 million for us, and those funds are so critical to the services that we offer. We have food programs, we have education programs, we have employment programs, and most importantly, we're connecting our clients to housing, to permanent housing, and then supporting them in that housing so that they can become stable and fully integrated into our community. And those funds go a long way to help all of that happen.
And we were talking a little bit during the break there. This is one of those things that it could be your neighbor, it could be your friend, that some people really are a paycheck away from this being their reality.
That's right. Unfortunately, homelessness is really permeating different economic levels across our community. And lots of people who in the past were not vulnerable to homelessness now find themselves vulnerable to homelessness. And so, it's not the other person, it's us. It's all of us who need to watch out for our neighbors and care for one another. And that's what we do at Caritas.
And Thanksgiving, a great day to remind ourselves of just everything that we should be thankful for. Do you have a favorite part of this event? Because you said you're a walker, which I can appreciate so much because I am not a runner myself. Is there something you really look forward to today?
My favorite part is that and it's such a privilege to do this, I get to stand on the really tall tower that looks out over all of the runners that are gathering to raise money and run today. And I get to see the community come together, and it's just wonderful. It feels like a great big hug for Caritas.
We love that. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. Sally, I will tell you this is as close as I'm going to get to the finish line because I am not a runner. The only thing I run is out of money. So, but really exciting. They're going to have lots of runners. By the way, if you want to still register, you can still do that beginning at 7 o'clock this morning. They're expecting, I think, something like 26,000 runners this morning. So a lot of people out here. It's still early. So hopefully they're eating those protein bars or whatever you do when you run early in the morning.
I think if you just stretch, a little bit, you could do it. You stretch before you go shopping because that's a marathon for you,
a little stretch, yep.
There, thank you so much for that.
That's true.
Hey, coming